a graduate in mechanical engineering from the College of Engineering, Kakinada, and a postgraduate from IIT Kanpur, is the founder, chairman, and managing director of Infotech Enterprises Limited, a global engineering services company with more than 10,000 employees across 36 locations worldwide. He is an acknowledged pioneer of CAD by virtue of introducing computer-assisted design and manufacturing software applications for the Indian market in 1982. Mr. Reddy, a self-made man, is a proud recipient of an honorary doctorate from JNTU Hyderabad, Distinguished Alumnus Award from IIT Kanpur, and American Society of Mechanical Engineers CIE Leadership Award for outstanding leadership in advancing the use of computers in information engineering. He has been a member of the NASCOM Executive Council since 2003. He is currently the chairman of the Board of Governors, IIT Hyderabad. He is a member of the Council of Management of NIIT University. He initiated a philanthropic program, Adopt a School, which touches the lives of over 10,000 underprivileged children. Above all, he is lending a helping hand to the women in smaller cities by providing employment opportunities. Really, sir, we are privileged to have you here with us today. Really, sir. Now, I request our principal, Dr. K. Nageswara, to address the guy. So, please.
Good afternoon to all of you. Very good. So I have a lot of audience in front of me. But you should pardon me on one thing this afternoon. The last 21 days, I've been in a hotel room for 18 nights, I believe, cutting across 3 continents. And last night also I did not have a pleasant train journey to get to Vijayawada. So if I am groggy this afternoon, it's not my problem, it's the nature's problem of not allowing me to sleep enough. But I'm not too sure whether that will come in my way big time, because I see an extremely enthusiastic audience. More importantly, I am so delighted that I see so many young ladies in this particular group. We as a nation have to respect women. We as a nation have to create equal employment, equal opportunity to women too. I'm sure that this works. Okay. Am I audible to people at the back? I am. No? Am I audible, please? If I am not audible, just lift your hand. No? How can that be? Am I now audible? Is it any better? Not going to be easy, but let me try. I don't know who wrote this code, but I use it fairly often because it resonates very well in my mind. The quote I have, reflecting my happiness with the young ladies I see in front of me, is that it goes as follows. When I was born, the first person who touched me is a woman, and that was my mother. When I grew and I played around, I played with a woman, and that was my sister. when I decided that I needed companionship, I married a woman, and that was my wife. When I became older and started becoming uncontrolled, playing my tantrums, the only person that could control me was a woman, and that was my daughter. And finally, when I hang my boots and rest in peace, I'll go back into a lap of a woman, and that's my motherland. So if you are a woman, be proud of yourself, and if you are a man, please respect women. So that's the respect I have for all of you here. I have two children, a son and a daughter, and invariably both of them, who are 5 years apart alright, used to see me so infrequently, given my passion with my business, that when I used to come back with long travels, my question used to come back to say, whom do you like more? Is it Krishna, my son, or Vaishnavi, my daughter? And the answer used to be, it's like, asking me a question, which eye do I like better out of my two eyes? They are as good as each other. So to me, both men and women are equal, and the society will prosper only when we see most of you as a part of the society. Having said that, let me move on to say that you are very lucky children. Why do I say that you are lucky children? I'm going to take a quiz now. So if you know the answer, please put your hand up. Why do I call you lucky children? Why are you considered to be so lucky? Somebody has a smile on the face. It is very good. So please put up your hand. Lots of people have smiles. See, this is what we have to learn. Speak up. Nobody is going to cut off marks for you. They will not fail in your exam. Nobody will slap you, I assure you. If somebody does that, I'll make sure I'll take care of you. So I'll look this side now. Why do I call you as lucky children? No? Okay. Yes, please. Speak up, please.
We have a chance to get educated.
Have a chance to get educated. Thank you. Good answer. But everybody got a chance to be educated for a number of generations at this point of time. But please sit down. Thank you. Let's give her a clap. Just because we had courage to stand up and say that we are lucky because we all have a chance to get educated. Very good. But more importantly, all of you have to recognize why I say that you are very lucky is because you were born in an age called the internet age. How many of you have used telegraph? I'm sure Principal Nagesh Ragari used, Mallikarjun Ragari used. I want us to be the older generation. We belong to a generation which is not so lucky generation because they were born ahead of you. But we still live in the internet generation. But you guys are all born in the internet generation. So how many of you have you heard about telegraph? Stand up. Just hand goes up, stand up and take the mic. What is telegraph?
It's like in olden days, they are using from one place to another. Maybe the one service when they are connected, the relatives takes a lot of time.
Okay. there was something called the Morse code to which electronic signals were sent from one end to the other end. So the electronic signal made a pattern on the other side which got interpreted into a message. So what happened to telegraph? It died in the last, it was given a burial, a very royal burial in the last 2 months, I guess. 2-3 months back there was an event which said that we will not have telegraph any longer. So you people have not even